hair gets more and more out of control every time these videos go on. Today I'm putting up wallpaper. I feel like I'm in the 90s again, and I'm loving it. I used to have like these spaceship, like airplane wallpaper going all the way around my room as a kid. I freaking loved it. So what did I do? I picked up a roll on Etsy. This is like a black kind of like floral design. I'm gonna do it back here. I really hate this like piss colored cream walls. Do a full wrap from like here all the way around by my computer, so I have like a decent backdrop for shooting videos like this and stuff, and something that I can look at while I'm editing and stuff. Eventually I want to paint like the rest of the stuff in this room, maybe the ceiling black, who knows. That's where we're at today. We're gonna throw up some wallpaper, Bunzy and I, and we're gonna attempt not to f it up. Wish us luck. Step number one is we got to clear some space. We need to make a nice work area for us. We need to get everything out of the way, off the wall, so we can work effectively and efficiently here. Pull that desk back. Next, we're going to remove our outlet covers and our switch covers. So we're going to put the wallpaper nice and tight to each of those and then kind of cut around it later. The next thing we're going to do is my walls happen to be textured, which doesn't allow for very good adhesion of the wallpaper itself, so we're going to sand it down. I got a 220 grit sandpaper and I'm just kind of lightly going across the wall, you know, in uniform lines and feeling as I go to try to make sure that I've got all of the textured bumpiness off the wall completely. Now the next part in making sure the wallpaper adheres to the wall is getting that drywall dust off of there. So I just used a rag here, dipped it in water, and kind of just wiped it off as I went, kind of feeling to make sure all of that dust and everything was gone. Now the fun part, and probably the most difficult part, starts. We're gonna unroll our wallpaper and just make sure all the pieces are there, everything's there, and they're in the correct order of how it's gonna go up so the mural looks proper and looks great. Now we're just gonna start off by kind of peeling off the back side of it, and we actually had to kind of go back and peel everything off the wall here. We decided to leave a little bit more at the top just to make sure everything lined up perfectly going all the way around the wall. We wanted to make sure that there wouldn't be any like cream space showing at the top, so we decided to leave like a little bit of a gap. Basically here you just kind of take a drywall putty, just feather it out. You do it really nice and lightly, kind of push towards from the middle to the outside parts of the wallpaper, and just do that going all the way down the wallpaper and make sure it looks good. This corner was very difficult to do, but we managed to get it. We kind of just started on the left side there. We ended up cutting right down the corner and then sticking the right side on there. Now this last little stretch of wall, I honestly thought we were good and one sheet was going to cover it all the way to the door jamb, but that happened to not be the case, of course. And so this one was difficult. You just really want to make sure that you're getting all of the pieces of the flowers lined up perfectly, so that way everything matches going down and up, and when you look at it, it just looks like one beautiful big mural. Then with Bunzy's help, we cut down a little bit of a strip that was going to be just the last little part of it, right down the door jamb itself. And this was pretty difficult to stick. I don't know why. It was just like little and tough to stick to the wall and then get it right up next to that door jamb where we made a nice smooth cut. But all in all, it turned out great. It was a chore though. It took us probably 6 hours or so to get everything done, but I really love how it turned out. I love the dark with the floral. I don't know 100% if I'll be doing this again. I just need a little bit of a break before I get back into it, but I really love how it turned out overall.